What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. So today I figured, I'd take the bike out for a ride and maybe see about just heading around town. I do want to see how far of a range I could go in one shot, so I figured I'd do that today and take you guys along with me. Right now we are starting at a mileage of 170.3. I've been riding this thing around just getting an idea of it and just to see where it's at, but I figured, let's see how far we can go and whatnot. Let's see. So pretty much, I guess right now it is 2:11 in the afternoon, and let's just see throughout the day how far we can go on one charge. So I did say how long I did say that I would end up doing that. So let's see where that goes, and then go from there. Give me 1 second. So we'll see how that goes. So right now we're starting at 170.3 or 170.4. So I'll let you guys in and see what's going on. So let's see, cut through here. Today we're just gonna be riding around, so let's have some fun with it. Maybe see some new places, explore some new parts of town. So yep, and it's a nice day. So so I figured for this test today, the longest range I can get out of it, this is just going to be strictly out of power. What is it, no pedal assist or anything? I mean, not pedal assist, but just no pedaling. So we'll see how far that goes. I just want to get an idea of how far we can get on one shot. So there's that, and then pretty much let's just enjoy it. So I'm hoping to get around 60 miles worth of range, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes, and then if we can get 60 miles, cool. If not, no big deal. What I'll do is I'll look into see about getting a better battery and adjusting my riding. So I figured, maybe pick up some food while I'm at it, and then go from there. So let's see. So right now we are at about a half a mile in. Today is just a perfect day to ride, so I figured if I could get like 60 miles out of this thing in one charge, like full on, stop and go, I mean not stop and go, but just full on from 100 to finish. Right now we're at 100% in power assist 1. I'm probably going to keep a consistent 10 to 15 miles an hour, and then go from there, and then see what's up with that. So right now I'm hoping, if I could get 100 miles, that would be amazing. I did get a new set of brakes in. I just haven't had time to put them in because I'm just running around doing all sorts of errands and things like that. And then while still going to school and whatnot, I am in school at the moment. I do a lot of IT, and then there's something else that I'm working on as well, but I'll tell you guys more about that later on in the video. Not in the video, but later on as the channel grows and whatnot. I'm going to leave it as a surprise. So if you want to find that out, what that is, definitely stay tuned, and we'll go from there. And eventually one day, if I could get over 1,000 subscribers, I might reveal what that is. Not subscribers. If I could get more, if I could get around 10,000 subscribers, let's do that. Let's make the goal 10,000 subscribers. Then I'll make the reveal. I know I have around, I think, 3,000 right now, but my view rating is actually pretty low because those were from years ago, and I'm pretty sure everybody left from that. So let's see if we can get back to that 3,000 mark. Cool. Right away, and then probably get to the 10,000 mark from there. Then I'll go ahead and reveal it, because even right now I need quite a bit of time to make sure everything is fine and dandy before I could even tell you guys, because I want to build some experience with it too. So we'll save that for later. We'll save that as a surprise for later. So right now it is absolutely a gorgeous day outside. We're about 1 mile in as of right now, and yeah, I'll catch back up with you guys later on. So let's see. Yeah, man, there's these people here around here. It's like you gotta have one, you know. Not only that, but sometimes they just don't care. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm back. I stopped at 7-Eleven just a minute ago, and believe it or not, some homeless guy, you know, actually tried to steal this thing from me. Which, you know, I didn't do anything about it. I just told him, hey, get off the bike, and that's pretty much what I did. And you know, he was saying he's sorry and whatnot, just apologize. So I figured, didn't want to do anything, and you know, made me realize, yeah, you got to be careful. So pretty much, instead of, you know, him actually stealing the bike, I ended up giving him $1, so that this way he could go get a drink, $1, $2, whatever it was. Yeah, I gave him a couple bucks, and I told him, hey, just go get yourself something to eat, man. Don't steal please don't steal my stuff. You know, because like I was saying in the other videos and whatnot, you know, especially because I want to do this one, you know, theft and all that stuff, you know, you got to watch out around here because people are crazy, right? Oh, that's the bike light. I should probably pop over. But yeah, no, there's some crazy people around here. So yeah, because I figured, you know, pop into 7-Eleven. I should have grabbed myself something to drink prior to, probably a couple of waters. I didn't even think about it. I just kind of went on the bike and went. Yeah, that's my own fault. And yeah, ended up running into somebody who was homeless. So instead of, you know, him taking my bike, I gave him a couple bucks and said, hey, go buy yourself a drink. So yeah, I figured, you know, I'd do something nice rather than, you know, press charges or anything. I'm not that type of guy. If I could help people out, you know, in a time of need. Yeah, so right now we're at about 3 miles in. We're still at 100%, which I think is absolutely nuts. We haven't even gone through 0.5% to, you know, and we're already getting 3 miles. So which means I get a 300-mile range out of this thing, which is absolutely nuts. So yeah, let's see how far this thing could really go. I'm pretty sure this thing could go all day if we really wanted it to. So yeah, let's see. All right, we'll check back in once it's like 15 miles in. So we'll see how that goes. We'll probably hit up the trails and go from there. So out of curiosity, as far as the bike itself, what do you guys think I should do next? Should I do a headlight and tail lights or turn signals? Because I still need to get those 4 anyway. And I was thinking about getting those within the next, you know, couple of weeks. I want to get them done in the next week or so if I find the time. I'm probably going to order all of them soon and then go from there. But yeah, I want to see about getting that started and then getting that all taken care of prior to that. So what do you guys think? Should I do it for the next video, or should I oh, come on, buddy. Or should I wait a little bit? Because I feel like, you know, those are necessary things around here. I rode it at night, and you'll see in one of my later videos as to what happened when I rode it at night. And then that is a nice bike. So I did turn on my Garmin Connect as well, so I just turned it on now. Actually, no, we're not at about yeah, we're about 3 altogether, so we're at 175, right? We started off at 172.3, something like that. Yeah, so about 172.3, and then we're at 175. So yeah, we're about 3 miles in, and I just turned it on now, so let's see how that goes. I don't think this is accurate because Okay, come on, baby. I don't think this is accurate because sometimes I've gone running with it, and I've noticed that when I'm on the treadmill or when I'm using Map My Ride or any sort of other apps, this tends to read a lot higher than everything else. So I think this altogether is going to end up reading high compared to this. I should probably turn on my Waze or my Map My Ride as well, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to leave it as is and go from there. And I was right. We just hit 99%, and we went about 4 miles. So at this rate, holy cow. So at this rate of 1%, you know, at Power Assist 1, you know, 4 miles for every 1% lost. Actually, yeah, we're at about 2%. Okay, so we're at about 98% at about 4 mile range. So something like that, 100%, 98%. So I'm gonna go with a 2 mile range for every percent lost, which means that either way, I'm getting about 200 miles of range minimum, which is absolutely insane. Right, and that's just on its full power assist. I mean, it's least power assist mode, and that's not even pedaling at all. If I was pedaling, I'm pretty sure I could get another 15% on top of which, for sure. So let's see. Let's go ahead. I'm just gonna go. I'll probably pop over to like Chinatown or something for a little bit. Maybe take the trail up. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, sorry. Thank you. We're at about 6 o'clock at the moment. So ran into a little bit of a mishap. My tire my tube popped, so I just went back to the house. I replaced it. We're about 20 miles in, and we're still at about 92%. So it's looking at around, I want to say 200 miles ish. I'm gonna see how many miles I can get tonight done. I really doubt I'm gonna be able to ride all 200 miles in one shot. So I'm gonna see how much I can do. Probably go get something to eat really quick first, and then go from there. Because I spent about a good couple hours replacing the tire. So pretty much, let's see what we can do. I'm probably just gonna ride for a good couple hours and then just see where I'm at, and then I'll just check in like 10 miles. But yeah, I'm at about 20 miles in, and I still got 93% ish. The battery itself the percentage reader on the battery itself is reading about 1% lower, or 2% lower. So if it's at 93% here, it's got to be at 91 down on the bottom. So we'll play it by ear, see how it is. Trying to see how the new tire is. I mean, the new tube on the tire. Which gave me a couple reasons why a couple more videos to make. I got a new portable tire pump with a mount. So I'm gonna do a video on how to install that. And what are you doing? I got a how-to video on how. I'm gonna make a how-to video on how to install that and mount that to a bicycle. I also got a seat mount for it. I mean, the seat pouch. I'm gonna see how I want to do that. I think I'm just gonna mount it to any old seat and then move the bicycle basket back a little bit, or just mount it somehow to the bicycle basket and see how that goes. Probably just gonna do something different and just mount it differently compared to how normally other people do it, and then go from there. Yeah, and just pretty much start carrying this stuff, and then I'm gonna do a how-to video on why you should carry that, because today was a prime example. So yeah, we'll continue on. We are at about we are at 194.8, so we're at about 22 and a half miles in, and it's still at 93%, which is absolutely insane for this thing. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try and ride all the way to Wrigleyville and then come back. What's up, man? Hey.
It's the same as you, I think.
Okay, so we're at about 80%, so we're good. 80%, 81. Okay, so I stopped for a minute. Looks like we're at 81% on the battery life, and we're about 30 miles in. So this is pretty solid. I think we'll at least get 100, which is fine. But not fine, which is fucking awesome. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna jump on the trail here, probably get a little bit more mileage out of it, and see from there. Excuse me. Excuse me. And cool. I just stopped to switch my GoPro battery. So let's see. All right, now jumping on the trail. By the way, this is if you're wondering, guys, this is the Lakefront Trail. So this is what I'm about to jump on. This is generally what I used to ride a lot when I was doing competitive running, or running, but cycling as well. Competitive running and cycling. I still run. I do it more recreationally for cross country, but yeah, this is where I used to run. Do a lot of running, cycling, and whatnot. So let me see if I can actually jump on the trail right around here. There you go. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna jump on. But yeah, this is where I used to do a lot of that stuff. So I'm gonna go this way for now. That way's a lot of fun. If you go this way, it actually cuts all the way through the park. There's two ways, but they go in the same direction. So I'm gonna go this way because it's a lot less traffic. And yeah, you could see everything going on. So that's all it is really. It just cuts over there and then cuts back here. Yeah, I don't have a chain, and I'm doing this specifically on Power Assist 1, otherwise I'd pass them all up, and I don't want to do that. I want to see how far this thing goes. This is generally where they keep all the boats around here. All the ones that end up on Lake Michigan, or that go boating on Lake Michigan. If you ever wanted to park a boat around Chicago, this is a place to do it. But yeah, this is pretty much the lakefront trail. So we are about 30 miles in, and we're still going. We're at around, I want to say 75% ish. I want to say around there. I'm going to say no more than 75%, which is, this is reading 82. I figured out there's a 5% difference as far as with writing goes and all that. So let's see how it goes from here. But yeah, pretty much I think definitely I want to get a change so I can start, exercising and whatnot, and then just get back into shape. But yeah, this is pretty much it so far. It looks like we're getting around 30 miles, and it's around, a quarter of the battery left. So at this rate, we'll be able to do 120 miles in one battery, which is absolutely insane. So then, yeah, I just think that's pretty nuts. So there we go. I got some pedaling in. I'm gonna take this all the way back and then go from there. Alright guys, so we're about 40 miles in. So yep, we're about 40 miles in. We got about 65% ish left. So we're really looking at around 125 miles. So we'll see. I did give it a little bit of gas. So yeah, we'll go from there and have some fun. So, alright, so I'll see you in a bit. I'm gonna go eat really quick, and then we'll go from there. But definitely, the bike is definitely it's performing a lot better than I thought it'd be. I was expecting like 60 miles ish, but we got a lot more. On your right. Alright guys, so we're about 50 miles in as far as, you know, for the range on this thing. So it's starting to drop a little bit more faster. So I want to say we're at around 58%, and then the battery itself is reading at 53, so 57. So I want to say it's going to be a little bit over 100 miles. That's my hope. If not, no biggie. 50 miles is already long enough for me anyway. And this is just pretty much, this is just
cheaper.
What is it? This is just how it is as far as riding goes, as far as, you know, just full throttle. I'm not even pedaling it. I'm pretty sure if I'm pedaling it like those guys over there, I'd be able to push a lot more. Plus, I'm doing 15 miles an hour on just power. If I had pedal power, I'm pretty sure I could get around 20-ish with the throttle. So I'm gonna definitely do that. What is it? One day I'm gonna get I'm gonna get some pedals, and then not some pedals, a chain soon, and then get that taken care of, and then we'll do it in a later on video. But definitely I want to get that done this summer for sure. So yep, we'll see how that goes on the next leg. I'll let you know how it goes in 10 miles. Alright guys, so we are about 80 miles in. Wow, 80 miles altogether. And we at we're at around 15% battery left. So we're starting to really die down. So pretty much I think I'm gonna end up wrapping it up soon. I'm trying to make it back. And so hopefully I should be back in the next 15 miles or so, back in my place, so it'll be right at 100. So yeah, let's see. If we make it to 100, cool. If not, no big deal. 90 something miles is a lot anyway, so that's just absolutely, you know, ridiculous for a single battery. What is it? Yes, single 72 volt battery, 19 amp hours. So yeah, 15 miles an hour. You know, I really think the reason why it ended up going a lot farther than the standard 72 volt is because of the weight. The one thing I focused on prior to while doing this build was the weight savings, because I figured, you know, with less weight, it might allow it to move faster and longer, and so far that's proven to be the case. As far as her range ability goes, as far as speed ability goes, that's all, you know, through fixed gear and whatnot. So that really depends on how far. I mean, not how far. It just really depends on what kind of gearing you got. So right now, what is it right now, 80 miles on one charge, full range. I mean, from top to bottom, and I still got 15% left. That's just astronomical, which is insane for a bicycle. That's more than enough for me to get around for everyday stuff, or for a quick long haul trip, let's say, you know, to my class or to work and whatnot. Man, that's just insane. So we'll see where we're at the end. I'll give you a final number of what we started with, and along with what we ended up at, and then yeah, we'll go from there. I should be back in the next 15 miles, and then yeah, we should be good. So I'll see you in a little bit. Thanks. Sure. Alright guys, I hope you can hear me well. But anyway, so it is a couple days later, and I know I'm driving right now. So just as an FYI, I did end up completing the long range test. The long range test ended up coming out to being about 88 miles altogether, 88.7. So with that being said, 88.7 miles was the range that I was able to get, and I think that was because the bike itself was a lot lighter than a normal, not a lot later, but a little bit later than an average e-bike. And you know, I think that's pretty good. We didn't hit 100-mile range, but we hit my ultimate goal of 60, and that's what I was hoping for, so I can't complain at all. The final mileage ended up being 250 miles altogether from the odometer. We started at, I think it was like 172, and then 88.7. We ended up being right around 250 and some change, and that's what it said on the odometer. But yeah, so that was pretty much it. You know, 88 miles altogether on one charge, on one from full to empty. That's fantastic. I'll take it. Absolutely, all day long, I'll take it. So I think, you know, with a second battery or dual battery setup, it'll do 160 miles altogether for sure. I do want to get the chain settled and whatnot, and I guarantee you that'll definitely increase the mileage to over 100 for sure, and I'm pretty sure it'll get there without any issues for sure. So I definitely think that was one of the best things I've done so far. It outperformed everything that I thought it would, and you know, I can't agree. I can't complain. It did far better than what I thought it would for sure. So 88.7 miles, almost 90 miles on one charge all the way around, there and back wherever I went. Yeah, so I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. For the next one, I believe it's going to be tightening up the chain in general, getting the chain settled and whatnot. So we'll go from there, see where it ends up, and then yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. But stick around. There's more to come. Not just e-bikes, but cars in general. That's going to be the next setup, and then yeah, I'm going to start mixing it up. So pretty much, I'll see you guys in the next video. Maybe get some races in soon. So see you in the next one. Take care.